we went through an exhaustive search between producer Pete and an AI bot that basically cut down every single catch made in the CFL to 14 minutes. We will cut it down for you even further and give you what we believe is our top 3 catches of this stretch of the year. Now let's go from 3-1. What I think is your 3-1. Who you got in the number 3 spot? Because you have on this list dominant stretch the field receiver, yes, more of a possession receiver, and a offensive weapon, I'll call them. Right. Not a wide receiver or a slot back, but an offensive weapon. Who you got at the number 3 spot?
At the number 3 spot, I have to put my boy AC Leonard.
Okay.
Had a chance to. You got to realize, DB. First of all, AC Leonard, for context, this is a guy that used to be a tight end.
Yep.
Came up here. Chris Jones said, hey, look, have you ever rushed a passer before? He says, no. Okay, why don't you try that? He does, and he's so good at it. He says, that's going to be your new job. But in his heart of hearts, he will tell you that he's still a receiver. And he's got great hands. And so he had an opportunity to go on offense. And you hear that from a lot of defensive guys. Hey, coach, can I get a play on offense? Coach, can you put me in? He gets that chance. The play gets called, and he makes the play. It wasn't a great ball. It wasn't a perfect ball. But he extended his arm, tipped the ball to himself, and still was able to come down and complete the catch on a crucial play at that. On a crucial play, short yardage. But AC Leonard is number 3 for catch of the year.
I don't want to be this guy. I don't want to be a hater. I don't want to, after the homework is handed in, be the teacher that says, okay, but it wasn't formatted correctly. However, what I was missing is you play at the line of scrimmage. You are a big man who is balling. I need you to finish that run. I need you to just, with that other arm, throw a defender out the club. Because guess what? You are a defender. I'll say this. I have come around, and you have campaigned that A.J. Ouellette is the best running back in the league. And after watching his angry runs, I'm like, you might be right. Yes. Who you got at number 2?
Number 2. We're going to go with a guy that's been making lots of noise in a place where there's not that much stability. We don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. We're going to the West Coast.
Well, I know where you're going now, because I definitely know you weren't talking about the other person on this list.
No. We're going to the West Coast.
Okay.
The horses live. The Calgary Stampeders. Marky Michel has been having great games day in, day out. Every single week, he's a guy that always flashes. If you can count on one thing when it comes to the Calgary Stampeders, it's going to be that he is going to show up, and he's done an amazing job multiple times. I mean, he has a bunch of catches that we could have talked about. There was one where he ran a corner post, and he was still able. I mean,
if we did best routes.
I mean, he was smooth, and his ability to kind of concentrate and focus and still come down with the ball in between defenders, amazing. And so for that reason, not just the hands, his ability to run smooth routes and his focus, his ability to relocate catches. The catch that he had out there, it was in Ottawa. I mean, the ball's in the air. He's expecting the ball on his right side, and the ball's not coming there, so he relocates the ball up in the air, literally finds it on the other side, still catches it, stays in bounds for a touchdown. I mean, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Great running, great catch, great hands, and for a touchdown. Come on.
People don't realize how difficult it is to track a football from one shoulder to the other while running full speed, while having another grown human draped over you while wearing a football helmet. Like, low-key, it is one of the harder things to do while playing the game. He made it look very easy. Humor me. Who is number 1, and what team do they play for?
Why does it got to be humor?
Well, I'll say I do agree with this one.
Okay. It's a team that has the same color twice. Different shades. Double blue. I know. I'm gonna hear about this, but when you see the footage, you will know and you will understand. I'm actually going to go. I could have gone with 2 different guys, right?
Mm-hmm. But you could have gone with 3, actually.
I really could have, but for this specific position, I'm going to go with DeMonte Coxie at that. I mean, we're in Montreal. I'm not just talking about the catch. One-handed, over the shoulder and drops it. And when he caught it, it was just so poetic in the way that he finished it. Caught it, one hand right over his shoulder, and it's almost like he was resting on the ball. Almost like he was using the ball as a pillow to sleep, because that game was game. That ball, that catch was the one that ended the game. And because of that ball, it was the magnitude of the catch, the catch itself, the difficulty level, route running, of course, and just the way that he finished it was just amazing. To me, that is the number one catch in this list.
I do co-sign it. So for all the Argos haters, they're saying, that this guy is Travis Homer over here, that he's just a homer for his team. I do co-sign it. And there were a couple Argo catches that could have been on.
There were a lot of good catches. Let's put it like that. There were a lot of great catches.
Had an amazing one. Cam
Phillips
had an amazing one over the middle. And, honorable mention to a couple ballers who did not make this list. Kenny Lawler had a bunch of good ones. One with the left.
Austin Mack
had a great one in the corner of the end zone. Nate Bahar had a very good one, so make sure we get some CanCon as well. Your boy who you are allergic to putting on lists, Demski, had an outstanding one as well. So shout out to all the ballers who are going and getting it, going and tracking, saying, give me that. The other thing that I loved about this process in watching all of them was there are two different types of reactions after an outstanding catch. It's binary. There is no in between. People get up and they are celebrating. They are dancing. They are so excited. And then there's other people who get up and it's almost as if they are annoyed that you questioned that they were going to make the catch, and they do very little. Might flex a little bit, might look annoyed, might do like a little point in the right direction, but they play it cool. I love to see the variety of catches and sellies as well.